Hello, Ananda. Yesterday we have seen the what is the error, how many types of errors are there, checked exception, unchecked exception. Today we can catch the exceptions. A method catches an exception using a combination of try and catch keywords. Means whenever we need to catch the exception, catching the exceptions, we need to use the which keywords. First one, try block, we need to use try and catch keywords we are going to be using. In try and catch, books are placed around the code. Means where we need to write around the code, we need to place these keywords. Might be generate an exception. Means whenever we are going to be, suppose we are going to be thinking here, we are going to be getting some error, runtime error. At that time we need to place these two keywords. Code within the try and catch blocks. Means within the whatever code we are going to be writing, where we need to place in the try block or try block and catch block. Code within the try and catch block is referred to as a protected code. Means it should be, we are going to be providing this security. And the syntax of using the try and catch looks like the following. Means how to write the try and catch blocks. This is the syntax. First, whenever we are going to be writing the try block, first use the try keyword. Then we need to open the curly braces. Within that we need to write the protected code here in the try block. In the catch, here we are going to be using the exception name even. Means what? Whenever we are going to be getting the exception, at that time we need to give the exception name. Which type of exception we are going to be getting, that name with the integer value we need to space. Within that we need to handling the exception, catching the exception. For that we are going to be writing the catch block. The code which is prone to exception is placed in a try block when an exception occurs. Means when we need to write the try block, when exception is occurred, at that time we need to place the try block. That exception occurred handled by the catch block. Means suppose we are going to be thinking here, we are going to be getting the error. At that time we need to write the why we are going to be getting the exception code. We need to write in try block. Then we need to handle that exception also, where we need to place that code in the catch block. That exception occurred is handled by the catch block associated with it. Every try block should be immediately followed either by class block or finally block. Means here we need to write the first we need to write the try block. In the try block we are going to be return the protected data. Means why we are going to be getting the exception, that code we need to write. After that we need to handle that exception. For that we are going to be writing the catch block or finally block we need to write immediately. The catch statement involves declaring the type of exceptions for you typing to catch. Means why where we are going to be getting the exception, that exception we are going to be handling. That statement we need to write in where, in the catch block. If an exception occurs in protected code, the catch blocks or blocks followed by try is checked. If try is checked, if all type of exceptions occurred is listed in a try block, the exception is passed in a catch blocks. Means first we need to write the why we are going to be getting the list out the exceptions. Means runtime errors we are going to be getting. We need to write where on the try block. Then we need to handle that exception. That code we need to write on where, in the catch block. With the arguments we need to write and methods also we are going to be passing. There are the following two. There is a array is declared with two elements. Then code tries to access third element. Means in this example here we are going to be declaring the two elements of array. Then in the code we are going to be writing the we need to access which element, third element. For that we are going to be getting the which exception. We need to see that one. We need to execute this one. We need to execute this one. First we need to copy this one. Copy. Then we need to paste it on where, on the first Java import. class exception test. Then we are going to be opening public static void main string args we are going to be using. First we need to create a one class. Which class? Public class exception test we are going to be writing. Then in the main method we have declared, in the main method we are going to be declaring arrays system.out.println we are going to be using. See here we have written the try block, catch block, then system.out.println we are going to be using. See here, in this example, here exception test. Need to save this one first. First go to where? On C drive, JavaScript. Then we need to open this one. Then place the dot Java. To save this one. Save as type, we need to select all files. See here, this one will be saved. Then we need to run this one. except.test. Then we need to open cmd cd space cls. We are going to be using to clear the screen. Then we need to type the cd space Java. We are in which directory? Java directory. Then we need to type the Java C compiler. Then use except. pt means test dot Java. See here, new int, some error is there, you need to rectify that one. After new keyword you need to give this some space again. Then go to run it again, compile it again. Say compile. Then we are going to be getting the which type of error? Runtime error. You can see that one. Here we are going to be using it to handle that error. Exception thrown. Java.lang.exception. See here, error message will be displayed. Out of the block means here we are going to be declaring the array elements will be 2. We are going to be accessing the which one? Third element. For that only we are going to be getting the error. In the try block we are going to be return the why we are going to be getting the error message. Means here we need to write the protected data. Here we have declared the array of 2 and we are going to be accessing the 3. Then we are going to be catching that exception. To handle the exception, without interrupting the execution, we need to execute that total program. Means we need to use the which one? Try and catch blocks. Then we are going to be displaying the out of block. Means here we are going to be getting the exception. We are going to be return the exception statements on where? In the try block. Then we are going to be handling. Means without interrupting, stopping the execution, remaining program we need to execute. Means we need to use it, handle the exception. Then in the output it should be displayed out of the block statement will be executed. This statement will be displayed here. That's it. Thank you. And tomorrow we can see the another topic.